Davis Diversion is an important infrastructure in the southwest Saskatchewan. The purpose was to divert the water from Davis Creek to the Bolonja Creek back to the Cypress Lake, which is the largest source of water for the downstream users living and farming in the area of Cypress Lake.
The original diversion system was built in the 1930s. It includes three main components. It was a diversion canal, there was a headgate control structure at the upstream end of the diversion canal, and a timber weir.
This project started back in 2019 to see if we could do a concept study on how can we exclude some of the fishes flowing down the diversion canal to make it compliant with Department of Fisheries and Oceans.
Downstream of the diversion, in the diversion canal, some fish were becoming stranded due to the operation of the diversion.
We wanted to contemplate a long-term solution so that we could build something that would allow us to decommission the existing aging infrastructure and also provide a natural passage for the fishes back to the creek.
One of the key challenge was the actual location of the project. We're in southwestern Saskatchewan, relatively remote area, far from the main roads, which in the winter provides some challenging working conditions. The area itself is in a highly sensitive area from an ecological standpoint. We had to make sure that the local environment, plants, birds, and amphibians were also protected throughout the life of the project.
We did a few other fish exclusion screen studies, but Coanda made perfect sense because it was ticking most of the boxes.
A Coanda screen is a wedge wire screen that is located on the downstream face of a weir. It is pretty basic concept. However, the design of it can become quite complex. Because it's located on the downstream face of the weir, it relies on the flow itself to essentially cut the bottom layer of the flow so that this water could be collected through a chamber and then conveyed over to the diversion canal. The openings between the wedge wire is very small, so small that it excludes everything but water, and that includes the fish.
Therefore, we were able to exclude any sort of fish going down the diversion canal. The authorization permit from the Department of Fisheries and Oceans, Canada, took almost a year to get approved. So there are more environmental and regulatory challenges to me, in my opinion. As far as the engineering challenges goes, I think the biggest one was to balance how we're going to be able to divert as much water as possible at the same time providing the natural passage for the fishes.
Ensuring that we're able to maintain a water supply to Cypress Lake with the Davis diversion was one of the main elements and what makes this project so important for the area.
I, as a project manager, would like to thank a few people, the entire team in WSA for providing their expertise, the team of KGS Group for providing the engineering support, and APEGS for recognizing this excellent project. Thank you so much.
So on behalf of KGS Group, I would like to thank APEGS for the award. I would like to thank the Water Security Agency for their trust in our team and in KGS Group. And finally, I would like to thank our entire design team and all that contributed to the successful completion of this project.